Oh, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. We finally made it. Season 10 is done. It's in the past. Season 11 is here. The preseason patch went live today, just a couple of hours ago, and people are going to have a ton of questions. The item system is all completely different. There's so many new items you've never heard of before. Some of the old items are changed. There's new pictures or new icons, a lot of stuff going on. People are going to be super confused, so I'm going to be making some videos about Season 11, showing you guys the best picks, builds, rune setups, everything. So when you hop into the preseason, you can start climbing right away, so you can win games, so you can know what's going on when other people don't. In this video today, we're going to be talking about Katarina because she's one of the most interesting champions so far in the preseason with a ton of different build options, and she's still really good. She's a great option. Before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick, we have a $25 RP giveaway going on right now. It's going to be the first link in the description below. It's going to be taking place on Thanksgiving Day as my way of giving thanks back to you guys for the insane support you've been showing on the channel recently. With that being said, let's get right into this one, which again is the Season 11 breakdown for Katarina, talking about pretty much the best builds on her because that's what's really confusing. We're not building Hextech Gunblade anymore, that is for sure. So, when we are talking about Katarina, she has a couple different options for builds. She has a couple different options for rune pages. There is some different stuff you can do. Obviously, at different times, people were taking Conqueror on her. At different times, people were taking Electrocute on her. Those are both still good, and High Elo and One Tricks are still building both on her. But so far, it seems like Electrocute might be a little bit better in Season 11. But Conqueror can still be a good option. It kind of depends on your playstyle, your matchup, how you want to do that. But I am going to be recommending Electrocute with Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collector, Relentless Hunter, and then obviously Precision Secondary with Triumph and Coup de Grace. That's going to be a very good page in most games, in most matchups. But if you want to do Conqueror, there is some builds and setups for that as well. So now, the biggest things that are different are the item sets for Katarina. There's a ton of different items that can be really good on her, but nobody's going Hextech Gunblade anymore. The two items that I'm seeing the most and that I think the most interesting on Katarina, first up is going to be Riftmaker. I think that is the best first item on Katarina right now. This item, the passive, it gives you, for each second in champion combat, deal 3% bonus damage, which maxes out at 15%, and at max strength, the bonus damage is dealt as true damage instead. That sounds absolutely disgusting on Katarina, especially because she's a champion where you can get in some extended fights, you can get in some long trades, some long team fights, some long skirmishes with Katarina. You can get up to that 15% max bonus damage, and it becomes true damage. You're going to kill everybody. That's going to be absolutely disgusting. So I do recommend that as the first item, and if you do want to start out with Riftmaker, you could go something like Riftmaker into Lichbane into Nashor's Tooth. You can go Zanya's in there if you want to. Void Staff's still really good on her. Sork Shoes are still going to be your best option in most games. But Lichbane is actually really good on Katarina this season too because it doesn't give mana anymore, so that's not wasted. You're just getting that extra Lichbane auto attack without having to kind of waste some stats, waste some gold on that stuff. So yeah, Katarina does have some very different build options this year. The other good starting item on Katarina is going to be Night Harvester. The passive on that is damaging a champion deals additional magic damage and grants you 25% movement speed for a second and a half. And then damaging a new champion will extend the duration of the move speed bonus. So you can just be flying all over these little skirmishes and team fights with Katarina. That extra movement speed is going to be super nice on her. It's giving you AP, it's giving you health, it's giving you ability haste. Yeah, getting that cooldown reduction, ability haste, whatever you want to call it in Season 11 is going to be really important on Katarina. Extra damage, movement speed, all super good on her. So those are two awesome options that you have. Again, Lichbane is going to be your second item in most games, in most cases. It is very strong on Katarina right now in Season 11. And then your third item, Zanya's Void Staff, Nashor's Tooth, whatever you want to go. Those are all going to be very strong. Katarina is performing very well in Season 11 so far. I know a lot of people, one, are asking questions, what items should I build? And a lot of other people are asking, what's the meta? What champions are good? Katarina is still disgusting. So if you want to climb fast in preseason, Katarina is going to be a great option. And I know a lot of people don't take preseason seriously. They're like, oh, Season 11's or Season 10's done. We got 2 months until the next season starts. I'm just going to troll, mess around, AFK. Game quality is really low right now. But it is an awesome time to climb. If you are interested in, if you're not interested in trolling and you actually know the new items, know the meta, you can learn fast. This is a great time to climb because your preseason rank actually affects your Season 11 starting rank. If you climb in preseason, you are going to be placed higher at the beginning of Season 11. And if you fall down, you're going to be placed lower at the beginning of Season 11. So please, guys, I'm asking you, try your best in game. Don't troll, don't AFK. Try to learn the meta, try to learn the items, try to actually climb in preseason. It'll make the game better for everyone, but it'll also help you out a ton. It'll increase your rank, and you'll start Season 11 off on the right foot. Katarina's a great option. Go out there, gain some LP. Real quick, one more thing I want to talk about is her skill order. You're starting out with point in Q, then E, then W, maxing Q, maxing E, maxing W, putting a point in alt when you can. And then also her summoners. There is a lot of people taking TP Ignite on Katarina right now, and situationally it can be good, but the win rates are still higher for Flash Ignite. I still think overall it is better. TP is nice. If you die to a gank early or something, you can get back to lane without being too punished. Also, it's crazy. If you see Katarina TP in bot lane behind you, you can get some really cheesy double, triple kills on counter ganks and stuff. You can get to those early team fights and everything. So it can be really, really disgusting, but obviously it is a little risky. Katarina does have a ton of mobility. She should be able to dodge ganks a little bit and stuff and kind of fight people. But not having Flash, especially on a champion that can be punished early a little bit, it's a little bit scary. So I don't know. I would still recommend Flash in most situations, but if you get comfortable with taking TP Ignite, you can absolutely carry some games with that as well. But yeah, so just keeping that in mind that you do have some different options as far as summoner setups go as well. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Katarina in Season 11? If you try her out, let me know how that goes. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay updated on all the latest content. Check me out on Twitch over at twitch.tv/I_am_germ. Again, $25 RP giveaway in the description below. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace!